The government of St. Kitts and Nevis and its disaster management agencies on both islands are partnering and collaborating with Global Support and Development, GSD, now present in the Federation with its new purpose-built humanitarian ship, the MV Dawn, docked at Port Zante. Global Support and Development is a humanitarian organization with a focus on Latin America and the Caribbean. The ship and crew will be in the Federation engaged in training with the National Emergency Management Agency and the Nevis Disaster Management Department in capacity building exercises relating to natural disasters. Speaking at the arrival ceremony, Dr. Michael Court, Chief Executive Officer of Global Support and Development, described the organization and its ship as complementary to the work of disaster management partners.
Our mission at GSD is to rapidly respond to disasters in collaboration with at-risk communities while supporting them to prepare for future disasters. It is a mission whose success will be built on the relationships and trust with communities. Trust that supports a better response. A response that is more efficient, more effective, more timely, and more sustainable. Trust that supports working alongside local organizations to understand needs, address gaps, and form innovative approaches, and in so doing, looks to complement rather than compete with existing systems. Today, we are excited and humbled to introduce to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and the Caribbean at large one of those approaches and part of GSD's portfolio, the humanitarian vessel MV Dawn that you see beside you today, behind you today. Communities in the Caribbean know better than most the importance of the relationship with the maritime environment, as well as too often the threat that climate change poses for small island states. GSD believes that the maritime connection and relationship provides a unique humanitarian support opportunity to island nations. Dawn is the manifestation of that belief, a vessel built and specifically configured to support our mission, to support partners, dedicated to that purpose, and dedicated to the region. We all hope that the ongoing relationship between GSD and the people of this beautiful country is one that is built and nourished under clear skies of cooperation as we work towards a more resilient future.
Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, who has ministerial responsibility for disaster management, emphasized the importance of preparedness for natural disasters, including those driven by climate change conditions.
It is not a matter of if, but is a matter of when. I really want us to understand that as a nation. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. The probability of us being hit with a Category 5 storm is extremely high over the next few years. That means that we can see significant destruction in our infrastructure, a disruption in our lives, something that we have to prepare for even from now. And while we strive to build an infrastructure that is climate smart, an infrastructure that is resilient, we understand how extremely expensive it is. And so I would say that we are on a trajectory to try to see how we can be more resilient, and that is why we are saying that we have to build a sustainable island state. It is the best chance for us to survive as a nation. The threat is existential. The threat is real. And so collaboration like this with the MV Dawn vessel is extremely important, because what they would offer to us is that response that we would need immediately following a storm of such magnitude, to save lives, to help us to get back to normalcy as quickly as possible. And so therefore I want to welcome Dr. Michael Court, the CEO of GSD, and your team here to St. Kitts and Nevis. Over the next few weeks, you will undertake a number of critical exercises, which would include collaboration with our disaster agencies here at the local level, and possibly there will be an input from the regional level through CDEMA.
In times of disaster, the MV Dawn can effectively provide humanitarian support, medical support, and potable water services. The ship also features state-of-the-art communications, a helideck, onboard vehicles, and watercraft that can extend the reach of its disaster response. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.